Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Tonight, I have a quiet story for you. A story about a peaceful winter forest, a frozen lake, and a small cabin hidden beneath the snow. Make yourself comfortable. Relax your shoulders and let your body settle gently into your bed. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Tonight, there is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to solve, and nowhere you need to be. You can simply listen, relax, and rest. Our story begins on a quiet winter evening. The sun has disappeared behind the distant mountains. The sky is deep blue, and the first stars are beginning to appear above the snowy forest. You are walking along a quiet winter road. Fresh snow covers the ground, and tall pine trees surround you. Everything is peaceful. There are no cars, no voices, and no busy streets. Only the soft sound of your footsteps moving through the snow. Crunch, then silence. Crunch, then silence. You pull your coat a little closer around yourself. The cold air feels fresh against your face, but the forest feels strangely warm and peaceful. You continue walking slowly, deeper into the quiet forest. After several minutes, you notice a faint golden light between the trees. You stop walking and look carefully. The light disappears behind the branches, then appears again, warm, soft, and quiet. There should not be a house here. You checked the map before beginning your walk, and there was nothing marked in this part of the forest. Only trees, snow, and a frozen lake somewhere beyond them. Still, the golden light remains. You feel curious, so you leave the road and follow a narrow trail between the trees. The snow is deeper here, and your footsteps become softer. The forest grows quieter as you walk. Then, through the tall pine branches, you see something shining beneath the moonlight. A frozen lake. It stretches quietly between the trees, its smooth surface covered with a thin layer of snow. You stand at the edge of the forest and look across the lake. For a moment, everything seems completely still. Then, you notice something on the opposite shore. A small cabin. Its windows are glowing with warm golden light. A thin line of smoke rises slowly from the chimney, and beside the front door, a little lantern is burning. You stare at the cabin quietly. You don't remember seeing it on your map, but somehow it feels as though the cabin has been waiting for you. Along the edge of the lake, you notice a narrow path leading towards it. Small lanterns have been placed beside the path. One, then another, then another. Their warm light creates a gentle trail through the snow. You take a slow breath and begin walking towards the cabin. Slowly, quietly, one peaceful step at a time.
The snowy path follows the quiet shoreline of the frozen lake. You walk slowly, following the warm glow of the lanterns. The cabin becomes a little clearer with every step. You can see the wooden walls now, covered with a thin layer of snow. The roof is white, and a small trail of smoke rises gently from the chimney. The lake remains perfectly still beside you. Moonlight rests softly across the ice, making the frozen surface shine like silver. You slow your steps and take a deep breath. The cold air feels clean and peaceful. For some reason, you feel completely safe here. After a few more minutes, you reach the wooden bridge near the cabin. A small stream flows quietly beneath it, almost hidden beneath the snow. You cross the bridge and step onto the cabin's front porch. The little lantern beside the door glows warmly. You look around. There is no sign with a name, no number, no explanation. Only an old wooden door and a simple brass handle. You place your hand on the handle. Surprisingly, it feels warm. You pause for a moment, then gently turn it. The door opens quietly. Warm air moves across your face. You step inside. The cold disappears behind you. The cabin is warm, peaceful, and beautifully quiet. A stone fireplace burns gently against one wall. Orange flames move slowly across the logs, filling the room with a soft golden glow. You hear the quiet crackling of the fire. Crackle, then silence. Crackle, then silence. Near the fireplace, a comfortable wooden chair is waiting. A thick wool blanket rests across its back. You remove your coat and place it beside the door. Then you walk toward the chair. The warmth of the fire feels wonderful. You sit down and pull the soft blanket around your shoulders. For a moment, you simply listen. The fire is burning. A small clock is ticking somewhere in the room. Outside the window, the wind moves gently through the pine trees. Nothing else. You look around the cabin. There is a small bookshelf near the window. A wooden table stands beside the fireplace. Several candles glow softly along the walls. Everything feels simple, quiet, comfortable, almost as if this little cabin was created for one purpose: to give someone a peaceful place to rest. You lean back in the chair. Your body begins to relax. Your hands become warm beneath the blanket. Your breathing becomes slower. Then you notice something on the wooden table. A small ceramic cup sits beside a folded piece of paper. You reach for the paper and carefully open it. There are only a few words written inside. You read them slowly. You are safe here tonight. You read the sentence once more. You are safe here tonight. Something about those simple words makes you feel even more relaxed. You place the note back on the table. Then you turn your attention toward the fire. The flames move gently. The room grows quieter. And outside the window, snow begins to fall again. The snow continues falling outside. You watch the soft white flakes through the window. They drift slowly through the moonlight, covering the frozen lake and the trees beyond it. Inside the cabin, the fire continues to glow. You pull the blanket a little closer around yourself. The warmth feels comforting. For a while, you simply sit there. You listen to the fire. You listen to the quiet wind outside, and you listen to the gentle ticking of the old clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
The peaceful sound makes your thoughts feel slower. After a few minutes, you notice something beside the bookshelf. A small wooden door. You don't remember seeing it when you first entered the cabin. The door is narrow and old, with a tiny brass handle. You look at it for a moment. There is nothing frightening about it. You are simply curious. You stand slowly and walk toward it. The wooden floor makes a soft sound beneath your feet. You reach the door and place your hand on the handle. It turns easily. The door opens just a little. Beyond it is a short hallway. A warm golden light shines from somewhere farther inside. You pause, then you take one slow breath and step through the doorway. The hallway is quiet. Old photographs hang along the walls. You see snowy mountains, quiet forests, and beautiful lakes. You walk slowly past each picture. Then you stop. One photograph looks strangely familiar. It shows the same frozen lake outside, the same pine trees, and the same little cabin. You look closer. The photograph appears to be very old, yet the cabin looks exactly as it does tonight. You gently touch the edge of the frame. For a moment, you wonder who took the photograph. Then you notice something else. In the corner of the picture, a small lantern is glowing beside the cabin door, just like the lantern outside. You smile quietly. Perhaps there is a story behind this place, but tonight you don't need to discover everything. You continue down the hallway. At the end, you find a small reading room. A comfortable chair sits beside another little fireplace. A bookshelf fills one wall, and on a wooden table there is an old leather journal. You walk closer. The cover is soft and worn from many years of use. Tiny silver stars are carved into the leather. You gently open the journal. On the first page, there is a simple sentence. Some people find this cabin when they need to rest. You read the words slowly. Then you turn the page. Stay as long as you need. You smile. Outside, the snow continues falling. Inside, the little fireplace glows warmly. You close the journal and place it gently back on the table. Then you sit in the comfortable chair. The warmth surrounds you again. Your breathing becomes slower. Your eyes begin to feel heavy. And for the first time tonight, you realize something. Perhaps you didn't find this cabin by accident. Perhaps you simply found it at the right time. A quiet place, a warm fire, and a peaceful night waiting just for you. You remain quietly seated in the reading room. The little fireplace gives off a gentle warmth. Outside, the snow continues to fall. The forest is almost completely silent now. You look through the window and see the frozen lake beneath the moonlight. Everything seems softer than before. The trees, the snow, the distant mountains, even the stars above the cabin. You take a slow breath and close your eyes for a moment. The chair feels warm and comfortable beneath you. You hear the soft crackling of the fire. Crackle, then silence. Crackle, then silence. A gentle feeling of tiredness begins to settle over you. You open your eyes and look at the old journal once more. For some reason, you feel that there is no need to read any further tonight. The words can wait. The story can wait. Tomorrow will still be there when you wake. Tonight is only for resting. You lean back in the chair. Your hands rest gently beneath the warm blanket. Your breathing becomes slower and softer. Then you notice a small window beside the bookshelf. Beyond it, the snow-covered forest stretches into the darkness. A single lantern is glowing far between the trees. You watch it quietly. It does not move. It simply shines through the snow. You wonder if it is another path, or perhaps another quiet place waiting somewhere in the forest. But you don't feel the need to follow it. Not tonight. You are already where you need to be. Inside the warm cabin. Beside the gentle fire. Safe from the cold winter night. You close your eyes again. The sound of the fire becomes softer. The wind outside becomes quieter, and your thoughts begin to drift. You think about the long walk through the forest, the golden lanterns, the frozen lake, the little cabin, and the strange feeling that brought you here. All of those thoughts slowly become distant, like footprints disappearing beneath fresh snow. You take another slow breath and gently let it go. The room feels warmer now. The blanket feels softer. The chair feels deeper. And your whole body begins to relax. Outside, the snow keeps falling. Inside, the fire keeps glowing. Nothing needs your attention. Nothing needs to be changed. For tonight, you can simply stay here, resting beside the fire, listening to the quiet winter night, and allowing yourself to become sleepier, a little more peaceful, and a little more relaxed with every breath. The night becomes quieter, and the little cabin seems to disappear into the peaceful darkness. You remain beneath the warm blanket, completely relaxed. The fire beside you is now only a soft golden glow. Outside, snow continues to fall across the frozen lake, slowly, softly, without making a sound. You take another gentle breath in and slowly breathe out. Your thoughts are becoming quieter now. You no longer think about the forest. You no longer think about the cabin. You simply feel the warmth around you, the soft chair beneath you, the blanket around your shoulders, and the peaceful sound of the fire. Everything is calm. Everything is safe. You imagine the snow resting on the cabin roof. You imagine the little lantern beside the door, still glowing quietly in the darkness. Nothing needs your attention. There is nowhere you need to go. You can stay here and simply rest. Your breathing becomes slower. Your body becomes heavier, and your mind becomes softer. The last few thoughts of the day begin to disappear, like footprints slowly covered by fresh snow. You don't need to hold on to them. Let them go. Let everything become quiet. The fire continues to glow. The snow continues to fall, and the winter forest remains peacefully asleep. You take one final slow breath and gently let it go. For tonight, you are warm, you are comfortable, you are safe, and now you can simply drift deeper and deeper into a quiet, peaceful sleep. Good night, and rest well.
You remain beside the warm fire, listening to the quiet winter night. The cabin feels peaceful now. There is no need to go anywhere, no need to think about tomorrow. Only this moment matters. You look toward the window once more. Snow continues falling gently over the frozen lake. The moonlight shines softly across the ice. For a moment, you imagine yourself standing beside the lake again, following the little golden lanterns through the snow. But now, you are warm, you are comfortable, and you know that the cabin is waiting here for you. You slowly close your eyes. The fire crackles softly nearby. The old clock continues its gentle rhythm. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Your breathing becomes slower. Your body feels heavier. Your thoughts begin to fade into the quiet. Outside, the wind moves gently through the pine trees. Inside, the fire keeps the room warm. You pull the blanket closer and settle deeper into the chair. There is something comforting about knowing that you can stay here as long as you need. No one is waiting for you. Nothing is calling you. The forest is quiet. The lake is still. And the cabin is safe and warm. You take one slow breath in, then gently breathe out. Another quiet breath, and another. With every breath, you feel a little more relaxed. Your arms feel heavy. Your legs feel warm. Your eyes feel sleepy. The room around you becomes softer and quieter. Even the sound of the fire seems farther away now. You imagine the snow covering the cabin roof. You imagine the little lantern glowing beside the door. You imagine the frozen lake resting peacefully beneath the stars. Everything is exactly where it should be, and you are exactly where you need to be. You don't have to discover anything tonight. You don't have to understand the mystery of the cabin. The journal can remain closed. The lantern can continue glowing. The snow can continue falling, and you can simply rest. Slowly, your thoughts become lighter. The long walk through the forest feels like a distant memory. The golden lights become soft shapes in your mind. The sound of the frozen lake fades away.
Only the warmth of the cabin remains. You breathe slowly. You relax completely. And as the fire continues to glow beside you, you begin to drift gently towards sleep. The fire continues to glow softly beside you. You remain warm beneath the blanket, listening to the quiet sounds of the cabin. Outside, the snow falls gently through the darkness. The frozen lake rests beneath the moon, and the pine trees stand quietly around the shore. Everything feels peaceful. Everything feels still. You take another slow breath and gently breathe out. Your body feels heavier now. Your shoulders are completely relaxed. Your hands are warm beneath the blanket, and your eyes feel too tired to open. You don't need to fight the tiredness. You can simply let it come, slowly, naturally, like falling snow. The little cabin remains quiet around you. The fire burns softly. The clock ticks gently in the distance. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The sound becomes softer with each moment. You imagine the cabin from outside, warm light glowing through the windows, snow covering the roof, smoke rising slowly into the night sky. The little lantern beside the door is still shining, a small golden light in the middle of the quiet forest. And somehow you know that the cabin will remain here, quietly waiting beneath the snow. You don't need to remember the way back. You don't need to worry about the morning. Tonight, you are simply resting. Your breathing becomes slower. Your thoughts become quieter. The forest seems farther away. The lake seems farther away. Even the sound of the fire begins to fade gently into the background. You feel yourself becoming lighter, calmer, sleepier. One peaceful thought passes through your mind. You are warm. You are safe. You can rest. And you allow your eyes to remain closed. The snow continues falling. The fire continues glowing. The cabin continues to breathe with the quiet winter night. Nothing changes. Nothing needs to change. You simply rest, and slowly, very slowly, you drift deeper into sleep. The cabin remains quiet around you. Outside, the winter wind moves gently through the pine trees. You keep your eyes closed and simply listen. The soft fire, the quiet wind, and the gentle ticking of the old clock. Everything feels peaceful now. You pull the warm blanket a little closer. Your body feels heavy. Your shoulders feel relaxed. And your breathing becomes slow and gentle. Outside, snow continues falling across the frozen lake. The little lantern beside the cabin is still glowing softly. A tiny golden light surrounded by the quiet winter forest. You don't need to know who placed it there. You don't need to understand the mystery of this cabin. Tonight, you only need to rest. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your thoughts begin to slow down. One thought comes, then disappears. Another follows, then fades away. You let them go, like snowflakes drifting through the night. The fire crackles softly. Crackle, then silence. Crackle, then silence. You listen to the peaceful rhythm. Nothing needs your attention. Nothing needs to be solved. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. The cabin surrounds you with quiet warmth. The forest sleeps outside. The frozen lake rests beneath the moon, and the snow continues to fall. Your eyes feel heavier now. Your body feels softer, and your breathing becomes slower. You don't need to move. You don't need to think. You can simply remain here, beside the warm fire, under the soft blanket, listening to the peaceful winter night. Take one more slow breath and let yourself relax completely. The fire continues glowing. The snow continues falling, and slowly, very slowly, you drift deeper into sleep. The night grows quieter, and the little cabin becomes softer in the darkness. You remain comfortably beside the fire, your eyes closed, your body completely relaxed. Outside, snow continues falling gently. The frozen lake rests beneath the moonlight, and the pine trees stand quietly around the cabin. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. The warmth of the fire surrounds you. The blanket feels soft against your shoulders. You hear the clock in the distance. Tick. Tock. Tick. Tock. The peaceful sound slowly fades into the background. You don't need to listen carefully anymore. You can simply let the sound be there while you rest. Your thoughts are becoming quieter now. The forest feels far away. The frozen lake feels far away. Even the little lantern outside seems like a distant golden star. Nothing is waiting for you. Nothing needs to be finished tonight. You can simply stay here, warm, comfortable, and peaceful. Take another slow breath and let it go. Your body feels heavier. Your eyes feel softer. Your mind feels quieter. The fire continues to glow. The snow continues to fall. And the cabin remains peaceful around you. You imagine the soft snow covering the roof, the golden light shining through the windows, and the little lantern glowing beside the door. Everything is still. Everything is calm. And you are safe here. So let yourself rest. Let the quiet winter night surround you. And slowly, very slowly, allow yourself to drift deeper into a peaceful sleep.
The cabin remains quiet, and the gentle warmth of the fire surrounds you. You remain comfortably beneath the soft blanket, your eyes closed, your breathing slow and peaceful. Outside, snow continues to fall across the silent forest. The frozen lake rests beneath the moonlight, still, quiet, and calm. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. There is nothing you need to do now. Nothing you need to remember. Nothing you need to worry about. You can simply rest. The fire gives a soft crackle, then silence. You listen for a moment and let the peaceful sound fade into the background. The little lantern outside is still glowing. Its warm golden light touches the snow beside the cabin. You imagine that soft light shining quietly through the winter night. The thought makes you feel peaceful. You pull the blanket a little closer and settle deeper into the chair. Your body feels heavy. Your breathing becomes softer, and your thoughts become slower. One thought comes, then disappears. Another follows, then gently fades away. You don't need to follow them. Just let them pass, like snowflakes drifting through the darkness. The cabin remains warm. The fire remains gentle. The forest remains quiet. And you remain completely comfortable. Take another slow breath and slowly let it go. Your eyes feel heavier now. Your body feels softer, and sleep feels closer than before.
You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. So let yourself rest. Let the quiet cabin surround you, and allow the peaceful winter night to carry you slowly, gently, deeper and deeper into sleep.
The cabin remains peaceful around you. The fire continues to glow softly, and the warm blanket rests gently around your shoulders. Outside, snow falls quietly across the frozen lake. The pine trees stand beneath the moonlight, still, silent, peaceful. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels heavier now. Your breathing becomes slower, and your thoughts become softer. The fire gives a quiet crackle, then silence. You don't need to listen carefully. Just let the sound be there while you rest. The little lantern outside continues to glow. Its golden light shines softly through the falling snow. You remain exactly where you are. Warm, comfortable, and safe. There is nowhere you need to go tonight. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to remember. You can simply let the day disappear. Take another slow breath and gently let it go. Your shoulders relax. Your hands become warm. Your eyes feel heavier, and your whole body begins to settle. The cabin feels quieter now. The forest feels farther away. The frozen lake rests peacefully beneath the stars, and the snow continues falling, slowly, softly, without a sound. You let every thought drift away, like a snowflake carried gently through the night. You don't need to hold on to anything. You can simply rest. The fire continues glowing. The blanket remains warm, and the cabin surrounds you with peaceful silence. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. So let yourself relax completely and allow the quiet winter night to carry you slowly, gently, deeper and deeper into peaceful sleep. The quiet winter night continues, and the little cabin remains warm around you. The fire glows softly, while the snow falls gently outside. You remain beneath the warm blanket, your eyes closed, your breathing slow and peaceful. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels heavier now. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your hands are warm, and your mind feels quiet. The fire gives a soft crackle, then silence. You simply listen and allow the peaceful sound to fade into the night. Outside, the little lantern continues to shine beside the cabin door. Its golden light
rests softly on the snow. The frozen lake remains still. The pine trees remain quiet, and the winter sky stretches peacefully above them. You don't need to think about tomorrow. You don't need to remember yesterday. Right now, you can simply rest. Take another slow breath and gently let it go. Your thoughts begin to drift away like soft snow disappearing into the darkness. The blanket feels warmer, the chair feels softer, and your body feels completely relaxed. Nothing needs your attention. Nothing needs to be solved. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. The fire continues glowing. The snow continues falling, and the peaceful cabin remains around you. Let yourself become heavier. Let your breathing become slower, and allow sleep to come naturally. Slowly, gently, without trying, you drift deeper and deeper into the quiet warmth of sleep. The winter night grows even quieter. You remain peacefully inside the little cabin. The fire burns softly beside you, and the warm blanket rests gently around your shoulders. Outside, the snow continues to fall. Slowly, softly, covering the forest in a peaceful white silence. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels heavier now. Your breathing is calm. Your mind is quiet, and your eyes remain comfortably closed. You hear the soft ticking of the clock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. The sound becomes part of the peaceful room. You don't need to count it. You don't need to listen carefully. Just let it be there while you rest. The little lantern outside still glows beside the door. Its warm golden light touches the fresh snow. Everything around the cabin feels still. The frozen lake, the tall pine trees, the quiet mountains, all resting beneath the winter sky. You feel completely comfortable here. There is nothing to worry about, nothing to finish, nothing to remember. Tonight, you can simply let the day disappear. Take another slow breath and let it go. Your shoulders become softer. Your hands become heavier. Your breathing becomes slower. The fire gives one gentle crackle, then becomes quiet again. You pull the blanket a little closer and settle deeper into the chair. The cabin feels warm. The night feels peaceful. and sleep feels closer now. You don't need to search for sleep. You can simply allow it to come. Slowly, naturally, like snow falling through the quiet night. The fire continues glowing. The snow continues falling. And the little cabin remains warm beneath the winter stars. You are comfortable. You are safe. And you can rest. Let yourself drift. Slowly, deeper and deeper into a peaceful, quiet sleep.
The cabin remains warm and peaceful. You rest quietly beside the gentle fire. Outside, the snow continues falling, softly, silently, covering the frozen lake and the sleeping forest. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels very heavy now. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your hands are warm. And your eyes remain closed. The fire gives a soft crackle, then silence. Crackle, then silence. You simply listen without trying to do anything. The little lantern outside still shines through the snow. Its warm golden light feels like a tiny star beside the cabin. You don't need to follow it. You don't need to leave the cabin. You are already where you need to be. Here, warm, quiet, and safe. Your thoughts begin to fade, one by one, like footprints disappearing beneath fresh snow. You let them go. There is nothing to remember tonight, nothing to solve, nothing to worry about. Only rest. Take another slow breath and slowly let it go. Your breathing becomes softer. Your body becomes heavier. And your mind becomes quieter. The blanket feels warmer around you. The chair feels softer beneath you. The fire continues glowing gently beside you. Outside, the winter forest sleeps beneath the stars. The lake remains perfectly still, and the snow keeps falling. Slowly, peacefully, you feel yourself drifting now. Not suddenly, not quickly, just gently, a little deeper with each breath. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. And you can simply let yourself rest as the quiet winter night carries you deeper and deeper into peaceful sleep. The quiet night continues. and the little cabin remains warm beneath the winter sky. You stay comfortably beside the fire, wrapped in the soft blanket, listening to the peaceful sounds around you. Outside, snow falls gently across the frozen lake. The pine trees stand quietly in the darkness. Everything feels still. Everything feels peaceful. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels heavier now. Your breathing is slow, and your mind is becoming quiet. The fire makes a soft sound, crackle, then silence. You don't need to think about anything. You don't need to go anywhere. You can simply remain here, resting, warm, and comfortable. The little lantern outside continues to glow. Its golden light shines softly through the falling snow. You imagine the quiet path beside the lake, the snowy trees, and the peaceful cabin waiting in the darkness. But those thoughts slowly disappear, like footprints disappearing beneath fresh snow. You let them disappear. Tonight, there is nothing you need to hold on to. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to worry about. Only this quiet moment and the gentle warmth around you. Take another slow breath and slowly let it go. Your shoulders relax even more. Your hands become warm and heavy. Your eyes feel softer. Your whole body feels calm. The fire continues glowing. The snow continues falling. And the forest remains peacefully asleep. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. So simply rest and allow the quiet night to carry you. Slowly, gently, deeper and deeper into peaceful sleep. The cabin remains peaceful around you. The fire burns quietly beside you, and the soft warmth of the room makes you feel even more relaxed. Outside, the snow falls gently through the night.
The frozen lake rests beneath the pale moonlight. Everything is quiet. Everything is still. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels warm and heavy. Your thoughts are becoming softer now. You don't need to think about the forest, or the lake, or the little cabin. You can simply rest. The clock continues softly in the distance. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The sound becomes quieter and quieter. Your breathing follows its gentle rhythm, slow, calm, peaceful. The fire gives one soft crackle, then becomes quiet again. You pull the blanket closer. It feels warm and comfortable around you. Outside, the little lantern continues to glow beside the cabin door. Its golden light shines gently through the falling snow. You close your eyes. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing you need to do. Tonight belongs only to rest. So let your body become heavier. Let your thoughts become quieter. And let the peaceful winter night carry you deeper into sleep. The fire continues glowing. The snow continues falling. And the little cabin remains warm and peaceful, waiting quietly beneath the winter stars. You are comfortable. You are safe. And you can simply rest. Slowly, very slowly, you drift deeper into sleep. The quiet winter night continues. You remain warm beside the gentle fire. The cabin feels softer now, quieter, more peaceful. Outside, snow covers the trees and the frozen lake. The moon shines faintly through the clouds. You take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels heavy against the comfortable chair. Your hands are warm beneath the blanket. Your eyes remain closed. You hear the soft fire nearby crackle, then silence. Crackle, then silence. There is nothing else you need to hear, nothing else you need to do. The little cabin is keeping you warm while the winter night rests quietly outside. You imagine the snow falling over the roof, softly, silently, covering everything in white. The forest becomes quieter with every passing moment. Your thoughts become quieter too. You let them drift away without following them, just like snowflakes disappearing into the darkness. Take another slow breath and slowly let it go. Your breathing becomes softer. Your body becomes heavier. Your mind becomes calmer. The little lantern outside continues to glow, a small golden light in the peaceful night. You don't need to open your eyes. You already know it is there, warm, quiet, steady. The fire continues to glow beside you. The blanket remains warm around your shoulders, and the cabin remains peaceful beneath the winter sky. You are comfortable, you are safe, and you can rest here. Slowly, very slowly, let yourself drift deeper and deeper into the quiet warmth of sleep.
The cabin remains warm and quiet. The fire continues to glow softly beside you. Outside, snow falls gently across the sleeping forest. The frozen lake rests beneath the moonlight, still, silent, peaceful. You remain beneath the warm blanket, your eyes closed, your body relaxed. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your breathing becomes softer, your thoughts become quieter, and your body feels heavier. The fire gives a gentle crackle, then silence. You simply let the sound fade away. The little lantern outside continues to shine, its warm golden light resting softly on the snow. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to do anything. You can stay right here, warm, comfortable, and safe. Let your thoughts drift away, like snowflakes disappearing into the night. Take another slow breath and slowly let it go. Your shoulders become softer, your hands become heavier, and your eyes feel peaceful. The cabin feels warm around you. The forest is quiet outside. The lake remains still, and the snow continues falling, slowly, softly, without a sound. Nothing needs your attention now. Nothing needs to be solved. Tonight, you can simply rest. The fire continues glowing, the blanket remains warm, and the quiet winter night surrounds you. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. So let yourself relax completely and allow sleep to carry you. Slowly, gently, deeper and deeper into peaceful sleep. The winter night becomes even quieter. The little cabin remains warm beneath the snowy sky. You stay comfortably beneath the soft blanket, your eyes closed, your breathing slow and gentle. Outside, snow continues falling across the frozen lake. The moon shines softly through the clouds. The pine trees stand quietly around the cabin. Everything feels peaceful. Everything feels still. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Your body feels heavy now. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your hands are warm, and your mind feels calm. The fire gives a soft crackle, then silence. You don't need to listen carefully. Simply let the peaceful sound remain in the background. The little lantern outside is still glowing. Its golden light rests gently on the fresh snow. You don't need to follow the light. You don't need to leave the cabin. You are already where you need to be. Here, warm, quiet, and safe.
Take another slow breath and gently let it go. Your thoughts begin to fade, slowly, softly, like snow disappearing into the darkness. You let each thought pass without holding on to it. Nothing needs your attention tonight. Nothing needs to be solved. Tomorrow can wait. For now, you can simply rest. The blanket feels warm around you. The chair feels soft beneath you. The fire continues glowing beside you. Outside, the frozen lake remains perfectly still. The forest sleeps beneath the winter stars, and the snow continues to fall, slowly, quietly, peacefully. Your breathing becomes softer. Your body becomes heavier. Your eyes feel more tired. You don't need to force yourself to sleep. Just allow yourself to relax a little more and a little more. The cabin remains warm. The fire remains gentle, and the quiet winter night surrounds you. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. So let yourself drift, slowly, gently, deeper and deeper, into the peaceful quiet of sleep. The winter night continues, and the little cabin remains warm and peaceful. The fire burns softly beside you. The snow falls gently outside, and the frozen lake rests quietly beneath the moon. You remain beneath the warm blanket, your eyes closed, your breathing slow and calm. Take one slow breath in and gently breathe out. There is nothing left to do tonight, nothing to solve, nothing to remember, nothing to worry about. You are simply here, warm, comfortable, and safe. The little lantern still glows beside the cabin door. Its golden light rests softly upon the snow, while the quiet forest sleeps around you. The fire gives one gentle crackle, then becomes quiet again. Your thoughts begin to fade, slowly, softly, like footprints disappearing beneath fresh snow. You don't need to follow them. You can let them go. Your body feels heavier now. Your shoulders are completely relaxed. Your hands are warm, and your breathing becomes softer with every moment. The cabin feels peaceful around you. The forest is quiet. The lake is still, and the snow continues to fall.